Hey, Senator, how are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good, my friend.
This guy right here is a legend.
All right, now.
I'm sure you've already heard this, but he's a legend. He takes care of all of us and does an amazing job. You know what? He's our friend.
The shop here been here until, I believe, it's 65. This shop is for the House. Then the Senate, they have their own barbershop. Well, I had the President of Italy here, and quite a few speakers, Speaker of the House, Senator, Vice President, Gore. I got a Joe Ford's here when he was Vice President. I mean, a lot of presidents, discuss different things, No, we're not involved too much in politics. I listen. Sometimes I express my opinion. I try not to get involved.
Well, he knows as many state secrets as the Intelligence Committee, that guy right there.
The people here is amazing, very, very friendly, very friendly. It did change because before, the members, they used to stay here longer. Now they go home every week to their home district, to work or whatever, and a lot of them, they get a haircut at home, find out what's going on in their district. So we don't have that much clientele that we used to have. Well, sort of. Our business has dropped quite a bit. We're not that busy. We should have been busy from in the morning when we open 8:30 until 5 o'clock. Should have been busy all day, but we're not. We're not that happy, but we never thought of the advertising anywhere outside. But you don't get rich, but probably one of the best jobs you can have it.
The salon opened in 1990. It was called Harlow. There were 3 of them, so I know all the history. And then it changed in 2000. Then it went to new owners. And they had 2 other Harlows. There was a French guy and a German guy came over here in 1990. And they opened up 3 and named them Harlow. And this was the last one to go in 2000. So it closed August of 2000. Then it reopened. But it's a whole new generation. So people have moved away from DuPont. People are moving in. There's a lot more competition now. There's a salon every other block.
I would say that there's not an attitude here that you would get at other salons. I guess you could say like a DC, oh, what do you do attitude. It's fun and a lot more of a personal touch in privately owned salons.
So we have a lot of students from universities, and we have a lot of embassies and hotels. So we have a lot of different clients. The students, they are in the budget, It's not too expensive, it's very average to compare to other places. Here is 33 for haircut, and we have discount for students too. But we have a lot of people that live around here that are wealthy people.
The bulk of my clientele are girls like 20-somethings, 30-somethings, but all the way through to older gentlemen and older ladies who need to get their hair covered, and the gentlemen who just like want a typical barber cut. So I like that variety. I like that a lot. Yes.
At least 70% are men. Mine personally, I do 85% men. In other words, I'm old school.
No, it's mixed. It's mixed, but the area, people say there's some more gay people.
The bishop, the first I think Episcopalian gay bishop that came out, he's a regular customer here. Bishop Gene Robertson. We have Newt Gingrich's sister who comes in here on a regular basis, Candace Gingrich. You think you'll have a solid customer, and then in 2 years they're gone. Very transient. I'm one of 3 naturally born citizens here. Everyone else is born on foreign soil. It's like the UN here, I would say. The most diverse companies are the ones who are going to succeed.
M&S Barbershop, how may I help you?
We've been in establishment since 1995, September 16th, 1995. We was on the Tuesday. That's what the M&S is symbol of, right? Those are my parents' initials. When we first moved into the community, it was mandatory that we make an impact, So we started having Thanksgiving dinners for the whole. And one time we were on Channel 9. We had close to 9,000 people in front of the barbershop. It was remarkable.
Oh, we do a lot of things with the church, with the Catholic Church here. Well, actually, we have we do the Catholic Church, the Jewish Community Center, the Baptist Church. I mean, I have had some guys come from the malls come down here.
You know, you gotta rub the elbows, man. And you don't have to make everybody happy, but it's good to be associated with them. It really is. It's good to be associated with them. And you never know when you're going to run into them again. Can you imagine the type of person that you have to be to deal with the public? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, just for the interaction itself, dealing with the public. Sometimes it can be overwhelmingly stressful. But it's a certain kind of character that you have to have to run a business. But it's a certain kind of character you have to have to be professional.
You know, originally barbers were also surgeons too. They perform minor surgeries and dentistry. That's why in the barber pole you have the red, white, and blue. The blue for the veins, the white for the towel that they used to use the bloodletting, right? And the basin where you see it going down to is what you used to wring it out in. So that's what that symbolizes. Yeah, I taught barber for like 3 years. You take what they call the theory aspect of the test first. The practical, the hands-on, you don't get a chance to even do that unless you pass the theory part. To be honest, that's the reason why a lot of aspiring barbers don't make it to school or through school because they didn't know that you weren't just going to be cutting hair. You know, you have to know like all the nerves of the head, face, and neck, and of course they're all Latin terms. Terms like sternocleidoid, mastoideus, you know, the buccinator, mandibular nerve. You have to know all these things and what they do. Even when you're cutting hair, when you understand the blade theory, you have to use those bones to like kind of guide you.
I had a guy get a little side of Obama's face with "Yes, we can" in the back, and then they want to get it like colored in. I mean, because we do like the designs, and I have like a color set, color the pencils in. I mean, you'll be surprised what people ask for.
My clientele kind of varies. Quite a few teenagers and then quite a few old folks too. See that goes back to location has a lot to do with it. You know, this neighborhood is a little different from, let's just say, when I used to cut up on Benning Road. It's just different. You know, on Benning Road is considered the hood. You know, you had more youngsters coming in and they wanted a variety of things, pots and fades and designs, and he was constantly doing that all the time. Here, if a young kid comes in and he wants a design on fade and he's by himself, you better ask him if his mother gave him the okay. You know, it's just different.
It's a positive place to come with your family. We go out our way to do things for our clients to make them want to come back in. And a lot of times when you're a small business, you have to sometimes go above and beyond, not to be recognized, but to let it be known that you're there and you support, you know what I'm saying, and you willing to listen and compromise. And that's where we kind of establish ourselves here, right?
Yeah, and also, you know, it's a good networking system, you know, because, you know, I have a lot of clients that if I need something done, you know, in certain areas, they're there for me, just like I'm there for them. So you're building a network and you're building bonds and connecting with people. Yeah, we're in partnership with MedStar, and they here's a brochure. They come in, it's called the Hair, Heart, and Health Program, and they come in and do free blood pressure screenings, and also they screen you for diabetes too. You know, as an incentive to a lot of our clients, you know, we may give them a discount, you know, to get them to take their blood pressure, because as you know, as African American men, we tend not to like hospitals for some reason. So you know, if we can bring it to them. You know, it's a great thing because it's convenient. What we also do is we have cookouts and we have fairs where we get not just the people from MedStar, but people that come in and test for HIV and you know, we bring out the moon bounce and other little things like a block party to get people to come. And of course they give them like gift cards and things. So we've been able to reach a lot of people. This last year we did it almost every Saturday.
Every Tuesday we have Zumba at 7 o'clock before the shop opens.
And then that's what they look forward to. And then great hospitality doesn't hurt. You got to leave some kind of legacy, or you got to make some kind of statement, impact to life while you're here, right? So just the lives that we touch in this barbershop with MedStar. You know, we got pressure screenings, diabetes checks.
Yeah.
You know, we got HIV come through here. They conduct screenings and all that. Because I cannot do it. I cannot do it myself. You never gonna hear me say me or I. So don't wait for it. Okay, it's either gonna be M&S or it's gonna be my family. This September will be 19 years. It has been astonishing. I mean, this has been one of the best roller coaster rides in life. It hasn't always been an easy ride, but it's been a sweet ride. You know, it's been a sweet ride.